Hi, welcome back to the Good Noise Podcast. My name is Glory, and today I'm here with
Jay from Lore,
Great,
the
and
band.
and today we are going to be chatting about your newest EP, Prologue. So, congrats on that, by the way. How do you feel about the response to it
Thank
so
you,
far?
thank you. The response has been like nuts.
Hmm.
I had no idea people were gonna like listen like that.
Yeah.
A lot of people I knew from like other stuff even like kept up with it, and it's been like years
Hmm.
since I've been a part of any sort of project for real. Then we get to this point.
Yeah.
But like I love the response. I like all the there's people that keep catching the Easter eggs and stuff that we put in there,
Hmm.
and um the fan mail's been pretty interesting. I get a lot of funny memes about it.
Oh, yeah.
People just send you ridiculous things.
Like what? Like what?
Um
What are you referring to? I know you got something in mind right now.
um I remember it was like I don't know if you've ever seen like the Keanu Reeves memes where he's like he's got like on a watch and
Hmm.
it's like he's got on a grill or whatever, but like I was getting a lot of like, yo, congrats on the new record, my G, and it would just be like this plethora
Yeah.
of like that's just to name one. We
Yeah.
had
That's
the
crazy.
cat with the grill.
Yeah.
They sent me the same one, but it was like Superman with like a, with like this iced out wrist and like
No.
a grill. It's like, yo, that shit is strong, all that.
Mhm.
But the response has been like pretty fun. I like seeing how people just say like, yo, this is tight.
Yeah.
They have pretty interesting ways about going about it.
I was gonna say, yeah, it sounds like you have a very creative fan base right now. That's great.
Yeah, these people are nuts, but like in a really good way.
Exactly. That's why I fuck with that. Hell yeah. I want to say, of course, I checked out the EP before the interview, and oh my
Yeah.
god, it rocks.
Yeah,
Insane.
we had a lot of fun. We had
Yeah.
a lot of fun.
Hell yeah. Perfect. So
Thank
is
you so much.
of course, yeah, it's my honor. So is there any meaning behind the EP title or cover art?
Anything about it?
Any meaning?
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's sort of just kind of Easter eggs to the whole the imagery we put into the songs. Like,
Mm-hmm.
we've got like the pink and blue cat, their little silhouettes are
Yeah.
on it. They're like by a cauldron. Um, we were just kind of like bringing home the point or like just driving that point in that like it's like a storytelling
Mm-hmm.
thing. We're very narrative,
Yeah.
I guess is what I want to go with. So like we just wanted to like that was just like the last nail in the coffin of like this is a storybook, god damn it. uh
Yeah. Yeah.
and it's got a couple of different interesting chapters in it which then will go into something else.
Okay, interesting. So this is the start of a series, basically.
Could be,
Could
could be not.
okay, all right. You're putting
So,
the question mark there. That's right. Don't put
yeah.
yourself in a box. Don't put yourself in a box. I get it. I get it.
Yeah, but there's like a whole lot of stuff going
Hmm.
on right now.
Yeah,
There's a lot.
a lot. All right. I'm excited. I'm very excited. So, are you able to tell me a little bit about your writing process for the EP as well?
um like how I went about like writing the lyrics and like vocal melodies and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
Um well, not to like minimize it too much,
Hmm.
but I am definitely, I guess, the box that I would put myself in vocally if I
Hmm.
was gonna, and I'd have to say like I'm more of like an R&B slash rock vocalist.
Hmm.
And really the way we kind of just went about this was I would get sent the songs.
Hmm.
um this was like 3 years ago, so it's been a long time coming.
Yeah.
But I would just get the songs and I would spend like a whole bunch of time not listening to them and listening to Amy Winehouse or something like that
All right.
instead.
Yeah. 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 All right, Amy. Props.
And then it'd just be like out of this random spur of
Hmm.
like, oh shit, I should write that song.
Yeah.
I'd throw it
Forgot
on
about
and like
that.
yeah, I'd have a whole thing ready to go though, like
Hmm.
different plots,
Yeah.
whatever I was going to talk about, if it's going to be character based
Hmm.
or not. I also like talking with people,
Okay.
um, hearing like what they've got going on in like their psyche
Hmm.
and what they're thinking about. Sometimes they make for good stories. Like I don't really like I'm not gonna put your trauma in a song or nothing
Of
crazy like,
yeah, that's fair.
but like some people like shower thoughts
Hmm.
make great songs. Um,
Okay, yeah.
our thoughts.
Uh,
Um, just like I don't know, it could be like anything that you happen to see, like any theme, a color,
mhm,
a background, group of people,
mhm.
some people having a conversation, maybe you overhear it. But besides that, like you just kind of put it all together.
Yeah.
And I've always said I have no idea what I'm doing. I just kind of like make music and hope people like it. And
Yeah.
they do. That's so cool.
I was gonna say it seems like people are really enjoying it so far. So what you're saying is you're kind of like constantly writing and constantly kind of soaking up influence.
Yeah, like in a way. Like
Yeah.
I'm not some deep like fucking um philosopher or anything like that.
Yeah, all right.
But like I don't know, you can just find inspiration in the weirdest of places, like
Yeah.
especially when you're not looking for it.
Exactly. It's just gonna pop up. All right.
Yeah.
Makes sense. So, what song off the EP took the longest to write, and which one is your personal favorite?
My personal favorite,
Hmm.
um, I would have to say it's it's like a close tie between Bellotto and Senpai
Okay.
because Bellotto was the first song that I had ever heard
Hmm.
for this project,
Hmm.
and I spent like a year and a half writing
Yeah.
like what was going to happen with it and all that vocally because it was done top to bottom instrumentally and I loved everything about that.
Hmm.
It was just making sure that like my voice doesn't make this song suck.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay.
But like I love the way that that one came out and like Senpai is very near and dear
Hmm.
for me
Hmm.
because I got to work with like someone I've always wanted to work with. Shout out Isaac. Um, and I don't know, like he kind of had his parts on there first,
Okay.
and then I wrote my parts, and it was just sort of like trying to ebb and flow like off of his thing because I
Okay.
already liked the theme he had put together. It was like really like I don't know, like ballroomy, I guess is
Yeah.
what I would say. Like I don't know, or like you know, sappy love song. You're outside of the girl's window with the speaker box thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So that one I definitely would say I'm gonna give it to Bellotto. Bellotto is definitely my favorite, and the one that took the longest to
Hmm.
write was your other question.
Yes.
Also Bellotto.
All
So
right.
also,
Same song for both. Okay, so you mentioned that with working with Isaac, you were working with the stuff that he gave you first, and you built off of that to create the song. So is
hmm
that the same case for your Properties of Nature feature as well?
no, I wrote all of the lyrics onto that,
Hmm.
and Josh, their vocalist, kind of like he rearranged them in some other ways,
Yeah.
but like it's all pretty much me lyrically.
Okay.
Um, there's also like some other lyrical inputs from features on other songs.
Hmm.
That's Jen from Skyvale,
Yeah.
one of my really, really good new friends.
Hell yeah.
A lot of fun.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'd pretty much have to like it can be like a gumbo of people like helping write the lyrics, but for this one
Hmm.
this particular like release,
Hmm.
I would say Isaac had the most like he
Yeah.
had this like map of a song
Yeah.
and then I came in and rearranged it
Hmm.
and then I added like my own words in it too. But
Yeah.
like he wrote a lot of really like good bars that I was like, you can't take that out. That has to
Exactly. Yeah. You went into a flow state. I just gotta respect that. Yeah.
yeah, like he was like so sick with it. I was like, damn, he got that shit on them.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. You can't. You can't fuck with that. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right. And for this question, I want you to tell me your favorite lyric off the EP and what it means to you.
My favorite lyric would have to be, I guess it's in Bellotto. See, here we go.
See? All
We
right.
keep going back.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's there's gotta be a way to the let up. I keep on falling in similar setups.
Mm.
Um, and it pretty much is reflective. It's about me.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also about like this character that we've got going on in this story where like it's almost like the definition of insanity where you keep doing the same thing
Mm-hmm.
or you keep making these same terrible personal choices and then like you're almost appalled at the results as
Mm-hmm.
if you've never done this before,
Yeah.
and just sort of being kind of like over that,
Mm-hmm.
like it's almost like sick and tired of being sick and tired.
Yeah.
So it would have to be, yeah, there's got to be a way to the let up. I keep on falling in similar setups.
Perfect. All right, sounds good. And would you be able to tell me where your headspace is at while you're creating the EP?
Um, I try not to be too sad.
Okay, yeah.
I definitely don't like doing that. I don't know. Feel like you get like the worst parts of yourself when you're in a sad space trying to write music, unless like that's all you got.
Mm-hmm.
I can't really complain about my life right now.
It's good. It's
Um,
good to hear. Yeah.
yeah, like I'm pretty content.
Mm-hmm.
So I try to keep it pretty open. Um, and I don't really like zeroing in on one specific topic.
Okay.
Because like maybe I did initially want to write a song that was about this, but now in the next 20 minutes I'm feeling like that
Mm-hmm.
about this. So, you just try to keep like an open mind on it. I might see a video game, like I might read a newspaper article.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows what's gonna happen.
Exactly.
But like just try to keep it open, and trauma is not always the best place to start if you're going to write about how you feel.
Yeah. Fair enough. As you said, shower thoughts work too.
Yeah, like it doesn't always have to get like dark and cryptic. Relax.
Exactly. Chill. It's okay. It's okay to breathe a little bit. Um,
Yeah.
and how do you recommend your fans listen to this EP for the first time? Should they play it in the car with friends, dark with headphones on? Should they work out to it? What do you personally recommend?
Um, Hopefully,
Mm-hmm.
I guess I definitely want them to view it objectively,
Okay.
as in, hopefully they're like, hey, this is pretty good, but like, I don't know where the hell this is going. Uh,
No, keep going. Keep. I'm listening. I'm
yeah.
listening.
But I guess like we were trying to write something for like all of that.
Mm-hmm.
Like Bellotto was kind of like sunsetty,
Mm-hmm.
beachy vibes. Uh, I guess if you're listening to Senpai, I'm hoping like hopefully you're longing for something.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's a really weird song to listen to if you're mad. Uh,
Yeah. Yeah.
Definitely, I don't know. Maybe you're like sitting at home and you need like some good background music, so you put on Santa Cruz Blues.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of moody.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I definitely want to hear someone playing Nightwear Club at a some sort of fire pit fiesta. That would be so tight.
Oh, all right. Yeah,
Yeah,
that'd be dope. Yeah.
yeah. I might do it myself.
Oh,
Give me time.
might as well. You gotta influence the people. You know.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
get into existence.
Exactly.
But like that'd be a type. So
Mm-hmm.
I feel like whatever you're doing, really. Like I hope you can listen to it whenever you feel like listening to it. Like
Mm-hmm.
maybe we're in your playlist somewhere. Like,
Yeah.
and you don't have to listen to the whole song. If you like one song, I love you already.
There you go.
If you didn't,
Yeah.
you heard it. Fine, you're in.
You're in whether you like it or not.
Yeah, like this is not an option.
Exactly. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I love
Yeah,
it. Uh,
haters, lovers, all of them. Bring them
exactly.
in.
Bring them in. As long as you're listening to the EP.
Yeah, have fun with it.
Mm-hmm.
Say something mean about it. I'm interested. I would want to know. I'm
Yeah.
open.
There you go. Fair enough. And this one should be super, super quick, off top of your head. I want you to describe this EP for new listeners in 3 words. No more, no less.
Um, Definitely sporadic, neutral.
Okay. Neutral.
Yeah, it's like you can touch on a whole bunch of nothing. Uh,
All right.
uh,
All right.
uh, and the last one, I would definitely have to say I would describe it as meaningful.
Meaningful.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right. And in the same vein as the last question, but not as much pressure, is there a certain feeling or emotion you want this EP to evoke in your listeners?
Kind of like on some, when someone like starts the tangent off into a story and you're actually interested in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's the kind of vibe I'm looking for, like engagement,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Um, And then like if our EP, like if you, oh my God, have you heard of this band? Blah 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 blah. See whether you hate it or not. Maybe you guys start building a dialogue off of it. Just something
Yeah.
like that. That would definitely. I would want people to feel a sense of like community.
Community. Hell yeah.
Community would be a good word.
Yeah, get lost in it a bit. Yeah.
Yeah. And then, maybe we take your mind off of that like crappy job you're working or the good job you're working, but you hate it.
There you go. Yeah. Yeah. And for this question, I want you to picture you're on tour. You're at a gas station for a rest stop. You're going in. What is your snack of choice?
Um, I'm going to Bucky's first of all.
Hell yeah. All right.
Yeah, aka Bussy's. It's
Yeah.
the best gas station
What
to
the
ever.
fuck?
I
Okay.
swear. Look it up. Look
Never
it up.
heard that shit in my life, but I'm gonna trust you. I'm gonna trust you. That's crazy.
Look it up.
All right.
But I'm running into the Bucky's and I'm definitely getting up like 2 or 3 bags of the beaver nuggets,
Hell yeah. Yeah.
hands down.
Hands down. Simple as
Yeah,
that.
no question. I will fight people to get there.
Damn.
And it can turn into that
Yeah. Blood on your hands for the beaver nuggets.
if I gotta.
If it comes to that.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Goddamn. And on the topic of food, if the band was a dish, what dish would the band be and why?
Antipasto salad.
Pasta salad. Okay.
Yeah, antipasto salad.
Okay.
Because hopefully you're making a big fuss about it online.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you ever heard about that. Yeah,
No.
there was this case about this salad and it turned into like a thing.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. You
That's
gotta
crazy.
look it up. It's pretty funny.
That's crazy.
Um,
Okay.
but like they got a lot going on in that kind of salad. It's made with a whole bunch of stuff. It's very expensive, so it's rich.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, I would go with antipasto salad.
All right. Hell yeah. Uh,
Yeah,
and for the last couple questions, we're actually gonna shift away from music if that's okay with you.
yeah.
Great. So we're actually gonna go straight to death row. So if you're on death row, what would your last meal be with a drink?
With a drink with a
a
bev,
drink. You can't forget the
um,
bev.
I would take a heavily parmesan like giant slice of cheese pizza
Mm-hmm.
with a cream soda.
Ooh.
Not sure about the brand, but
Okay.
like probably the blue cream soda. I don't know if you ever had that.
Mm-mm.
Shit is wild.
That sounds crazy. Is the cream soda itself like blue or is like the can blue?
Yeah, no, the cream soda is blue.
What
I don't
business
remember
does
like
cream
what
soda have being blue? Is my question. That's crazy.
that's where they got me. I was
Yeah,
like, what's going on in here?
exactly. But you said it's worth it. It's good.
It's definitely worth it. It was one of the best tasting drinks I've ever. I think about it from time to time. Like,
Oh
damn,
wow.
how is she? How's she
How?
doing?
Damn. How is she? I wonder. I should text her. I should text
Yeah,
her. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And if you could live in one fictional world for a week, where would you live?
I'm going with Pokemon.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's pretty bad over here. I think on this laptop, I've got like at least 12 different emulators running right now,
Yeah.
different Pokemon like fan made games.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely going to Pokemon for a week. I probably wouldn't go outside
Oh yeah. Okay.
just because I want to see the news first, and if people can die here,
Mm-hmm.
uh,
Yeah. Yeah. You want to kind of scope it out a little bit.
yeah.
Yeah.
But like that'd be tight. I'd like to like look out my window and see like I don't know a Caterpie or something.
Exactly. Just chilling. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
like holy shit, that's wild.
It's like,
Get
let's
me
go.
out of here.
Exactly. I'm ready for my week to be over. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
It's
And
cool and all, but like I like it better in
exactly.
this face.
Would just rather not. Yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And I have the honor of asking the last question. Every single person I've spoken to has actually said it is the most important question. What is your favorite
Mm.
color?
My favorite color is gray.
Gray. Okay. I usually mark
Yeah,
people for black, but I will take gray.
yeah,
Hmm.
gray is my go-to. Um, my blankets, my sheets,
Hmm.
uh, my rugs, they're
Yeah.
all gray.
It's all
It's
good.
kind of it's an interesting, it's a weird little concept, but it's always been my favorite color.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Actually, I think it was blue when I was like a little
Oh.
kid, but we moved on to gray.
Except bigger and better things.
Yeah,
Hell
seems
yeah.
way nicer.
Hell yeah. All right. Well, as I said, that's all the questions I have for you today. Is there anything that you would like to plug?
Yeah, I did want to mention our awesome studio that we recorded all this great music at,
Mm-hmm.
Skyvale Sounds. Um, they're Kenny, Jen from Skyvale. They're all great people.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I do not think that we would have had nearly as good of a product as we did without them,
Mm-hmm.
especially with Jen's guest vocals on Nightwear Club. That's actually him on that little chorus, like with the high pitch. Where he's like, "Holy shit!"
Hell yeah.
Uh, um, Kenny, his producing. I didn't even know um, exactly who he was at one point, but then I did. I was really familiar with his band, Youth and Revolt.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like I walked into the studio and like I'm meeting the guy. I'm like, holy shit! I was like listening to your songs, and I was like 17, 18.
Yeah.
Wow, we're
Wow.
here.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. Um, and then Christian, on top of like his vocal technique and all that, he's a really good vocal coach. And I think a lot of the new tactics he taught me made it onto this record and
Mm-hmm.
definitely pushed it up a whole new level.
That's
Um,
great.
yeah, I just wanted to shout out the homies. They're so awesome. Uh,
Yeah, absolutely. Always gotta shout out the homies. Yeah.
yeah, Skyville Sounds. They do great work over there.
Perfect. All right. Well, thank you so much for sitting down with me today. This has been Jay from Lore, and I've been Glory from the Good Noise Podcast.